Tour de France in front. I'm parking along here. Well, it's a lovely day here in Northumberland. Hello everybody. Today come to Old Bewick. Just give you a look. The start of the walk where I'm heading. There's the Old Bewick farm there. Right to the Cheviot Hills. Yeah. Bit cloud on the Cheviot, still see patches of snow. Today I'm heading up here for quite a way, up round on the top of this hill and on to probably one of the most haunting places I've ever been, Blawearie. Really atmospheric place where the old ruined farm is. And then after Blawearie we'll head and try and find the Cateran Hole with tales of smuggling and goings on. It's a hidden tunnel hidden in the middle of the moor. Sometimes it's quite hard to find, but I've been before, so I'm confident of finding it. I've got my head torch, so we might even have a look inside if I'm brave enough. But till then, we're heading up here. Quite a walk before I get there, so we'll see you in a bit. Well, I've been walking for about 20 minutes and come across this poor sheep here. I think it's just died actually. I think it was still alive before, but it's not moving now. Oh, quite oh, its nose is twitching. It's still alive. But, it's hardly moving. Can't see any injuries. But, just adds even more to this strange place. Poor thing. Quite sad, but we'll just have to carry on. Right, I'm up on the moors. It's a little bit bleak up here. It's a nice day. Moor goes on for a fair few miles, about 10, maybe 9-10 miles over towards the coast, where it abruptly meets the A1 and that's the end of the moor. But where I am here, it's absolutely lovely. No sign of any A1 from here. I can just start to see Blawearie where those trees are coming into view. You can see the farmstead. But on this, I'm heading up here. There's a cairn where a burial cyst was found a number of years ago. It's not far from the farm, up the ruined farmstead. So I'm doing a slight detour. Hopefully I can find it. Got my sat map and it's marked on, so I should find it. But it's like the Cateran Hole. It's in the middle of these moors, and everywhere looks the same. But if anybody's ever brave enough, where those trees are, some wonderful wild camping spots. But like I say, I have never camped there, but a friend of mine has, and he didn't recommend it. He says very, very, very spooky at night. Maybe we should start a spooky wild camp, see who's the bravest. But I wouldn't like the wild camp there. Although I would like, but I wouldn't, if you know what I mean. Especially not on your own. But we'll have a look. Once I find this cairn, that's where we're heading next. We'll have a good look around there. But it's a lovely day up here. Right on the top now. Sun's out. Poor sheep back there. But not very nice, but these things happen. I'll just show you, pan around, and the view back of the Cheviot is absolutely stunning. I wish I had a better zoom on this, but I'll be getting one when I save me pennies. You can see back of the Cheviot, still a little bit snow on the Cheviot. I don't know if you can see it, still a little bit. That's the Cheviot on the right and Headshope Hill on the left. The two highest hills in the Cheviot Hills. But we'll carry on, see if I can find this. Catch us later. Right, here's the cairn. It's like a large circle. See. Bigger stones here, big pile of rocks, smaller cairn here, smaller pile of stones there. But if we go back to the big one, we'll just walk around the side. I'm sure that's a burial cyst, what was opened many years ago. There's a large pile of stones in the middle of the stone circle. Large stones here. And, I'm sure there was a dig. There's a bit of a hole there, I'm sure they had a dig. That looks like a lid. They lifted the lid and I think they came from Newcastle University and had a good explore this cairn, and there's other cairns elsewhere, and there's also hill forts. There's a couple of hill forts over that way, but you get right into the moors, and it's a bit bleak. You go wandering for miles over there if you want. But this is Blawearie Cairn. Quite a size. First time I've ever been here. It's really atmospheric place, really. A real sense of history and time that's passed. But you know what I mean. if you head that way, over that ridge, over the top of there, carry on, you come to Ross Castle, remains of an old castle. And it's said from the summit of the hill that that's on you can see, I think it's 7 or 8 of the castles of Northumberland, Alnwick, Bamburgh, Dunstanburgh, Chillingham, and a few more from the summit of Ross Castle. If I have time I might head that way, but it's quite a detour. It's such a lovely day. Back to the Chivits there. That's Blawearie Cairn. It's a fair size stone circle with a cairn in the middle and at least 2 burial cysts I could see. Now we'll head over to the ruined farm and see what it's like over there. It's really nice. Like I say, it's a strange place. We'll go and have a look. Approaching Blawearie now. Just see the trees ahead. Oh, sorry if it's a bit wobbly, it's very rough ground here. Like I say, this is an old farmstead. It's occupied many, I think it was the Victorian times when it was occupied. There's a wonderful photograph on the internet of the family who lived here. There's no roads, it's miles and miles from anywhere. There's no road here. Just a rough track. But eventually the family, the younger ones moved on and it was only the old woman was left. She was the last to live here. And then she eventually died and it fell into wreck and ruin. But it's a wonderfully atmospheric place. Just see the farm coming into view. Trees, some brilliant spots to camp. But like I say, I wouldn't like to do it by myself. Approaching now. See the old swing. Used to be a swing on one of the trees, but somebody's replaced it now with just a single one. See the swinging in the breeze. Means of a fire. Somebody's been here overnight, that was. Wonderful views back at the Chivits Hills. Cloud sitting on the top there. There's the farmstead there. Some kind of old building down there. And you have these strange rocky outcrops. Plenty of trees if you wanted to put your hammocks up. Drop down there, don't want to fall down there. Really strange place, very atmospheric. Quite a few cup and ring markings to be found on the rocks nearby. There's a hill fort over that way. Well, I've never been, but it's shown on the map. You head over the moor over that way for quite a while and you come to the hill fort. I can see a bit of a path. People must go out over there. Great, yeah, I love it here. Be careful, a bit slippy. An old wall, and you come through here. I know people have camped here. It's a spot here for camping. Nice and sheltered with all these outcrops. You see where they've had their fire. Yeah, fire. There's lots of little hidey holes and surrounded by crags and trees. And I was going to bring Ruby today, my little Jack Russell, but she's got a sore eye. Bit of a slight eye infection. She's got some drops, so I had to leave her home. Maybe it's just as well with that sheep, because she would have been barking at the poor sheep. Lots of little places you can get in and secret corners and really strange atmospheric place. If you ever come this way, it's a great place to visit. Lots of little hidey holes. The view right across the moor. Sun's coming out, lovely and warm now. Take a summer's day. Still a bit snow on the Cheviot Hill there, but that'll soon melt if it stays like this. back to the farm. Right, so that's Cateran Hole there, which is marked on my map, and I've got my sat map. But the Cateran Hole is not marked on the sat map. I'm not sure if it's on the US map, it might be, but it's not marked because it's only 1 to 50 scale. So, if I remember rightly, it's on the side of Cateran Hole. That's Cateran Hole there, but I think there's a track heads to the summer. I mean, Cateran Hole is just it says it's a hill, it's just like a bump on the moor. But there's a track I know heads to the top of Cateran Hole, and I think you use as a horrible thing over there a television mast. You use that to line up to Cateran Hole, and you head up that way, and then just left from that track is the Cateran Hole, if I remember right. So I'll head this way a bit further till I can see that mast, and then I'll line it up and I'll head to, I'm pretty sure it's about 2/3 of the way up and you bear left. And it's just a hole in the ground with steps going into it. It's in an indentation anyway, so you can't see it till you're on top of it. But I'll carry on. Hopefully I can find it. It's a great place to camp here. Lovely green grass, sheltered by these, it's like rocky outcrops all the way around. It's like circular. Well hidden, nobody would see you here. Absolutely great. It's away from the farmhouse, so away from the spookiness. Well, but some great views. One of the Cheviot Hills from here. You're on a slightly elevated. I don't know if you can see the snow on the Cheviot. It's great. Lovely spot. I have to bear this place in mind if I ever come camping here. Another lovely spot here right next to it. Nice and dry as well. Good drainage. Sheltered. Put the entrance to your tent facing that way. Lovely views. Nice spot. Right, the Cateran Hole. Carry on. Right, I found a track bare enough left, so hopefully it's that way. I know the last time I was here there was snow on the ground, and it was a bit more of a search to find it, but hopefully this time it's a nice clear day. I know you have to have a little bit of a search around, but I should be able to find it. But I'll follow this track and see where it takes us to. I'll take you along, hopefully. Stumble on it, I hope I don't fall in it. More heather bashing. As you can see, it's if you didn't have a little bit prior knowledge, it would be quite difficult to find. Although if it's marked on the map, it should be. I'm not sure if it is. I know Cateran Hole is. I'm not sure if Cateran Hole is marked. Alright, now if I remember, so there's like a little bit of a clearing. As you can see, in all this heather, and there's a clearing there and a clearing there. It's not easy. I better stick with the track. I was going to go wandering off track there, like I tend to do. See where this leads us. A bit of a clearing there, but this track's bearing left. Now I can't remember if I went this far left. I'm heading of a bit of a clearing, so I hope this is it. What a terrible memory. I think this is it. Yes, I think I found it. Some horrible wind farm being put up over there, and here's the hole. Yes, I found it. Brilliant. Already I'm quite anxious because it's quite intimidating. Just a black hole in the ground. It was used, I think, by the border reavers. Used to smuggle either ill-gotten gains in here. The rumours are it used to go all the way to Chillingham Castle, which is quite a few miles that way. But I don't know about that. But you can go quite a way in. It's actually it's an old fault line which has hit the surface, and it's a gap in the fault of the rock, and they used it as a tunnel. Obviously I think they've had to like widen places and that to get through, but you can go so far. What I've read on the internet, you can go, I've never been brave enough to go that far in. You can go so far in, and then there's a place you have to duck through, which is would be quite scary. And I'm an ex-coal miner, I know the dangers in these places. So you have to duck through it. There's like an underhang, and you have to get through that. Then there's a bend, and then it goes maybe it's another 30 or 40 yards, it says, and then there's a fall of rock, and that's as far as you can get. But the rumours are it goes all the way to Chillingham Castle. Whether that's true or not, so it used to be a escape route from the castle, but it's a fair few miles to the castle from here. Right, I'm ready. In we go. Quite steep steps and a bit quite slippy, so I have to be careful. Horrible. Really horrible. like going into the bowels of the earth. There's a geocache hidden here somewhere as well, I think. There's the steps leading into it. Pretty steep, as you can see. And that's where they take you, into there. And I don't like it. Oh. To put a bit of light on. That's not really doing much. What does that say? And it's horrible in there. There's like something. Cateran Hole poem. There's the geocache there. You're supposed to leave something in, aren't you? But I haven't got nothing. There's the fool's gold. Well, it's all lined with fool's gold. Look at that. See it glittering. Oh, there a noise from in there. I don't know if you heard that. Horrible. Yes. It's an amazing place. This is as far as I got the last time when I chickened out. I don't think I'm going much further. Horrible. Goes, it narrows right down through here. Really narrows. I'm about 30-40 foot in now. And it narrows really. You can see it's a fault line in the rock. I don't know if you can see this torch. It's all fool's gold. And it disappears down there for, I would say, another 30, 40, 50 foot. And it narrows, the fault narrows. And it's a braver man than me who goes down there. Right. There's the entrance way back there. So I've seen enough. This is the bit I don't like, turning your back on the dark bit. Yeah, I've been far enough. Ooh, horrible. Horrible. This, the whole of the side of the walls, I don't know if you're getting this, it's absolutely gleaming with false gold. Fool's gold. It's covering the whole of the walls. It's like a grotto, really. Amazing. But the fault, like, narrowest of about 2 foot wide. It's like a bit of a squeeze to get through. If I was a bit brave, I would probably go I'll take this, I'll read this poem. Somebody's put a poem here. Let me just get out. The entrance is a bit tight. Oh, I'm pleased to get out of there. I say I worked down the mine for nearly 20 years. And that's quite enough in there. There's the entrance again. Basically it's just a crack in the ground, and somebody's put carved steps or put steps in. I'm standing on now, and that's it. You go in there. Quite scary. Right, what's this poem? I'll put the glasses on. Eddie Hart Powers. The Cateran Hole. The night time's approaching, the stillness encroaching. Autumnal weather, wet lifeless heather. A curlew's cry floats with a descending far note on a sea unmoving air. There's a hidden damp cave like an empty grave. A hole in the ground doesn't want to be found. Moss-covered stone steps descend to its depths where eternal darkness lies waiting. In the Cateran Hole the devil will tear out your soul, and you can't run away from the night to the day. As Satan's black demons all sweating and steaming are holding the keys to the gate. So don't try to be bold, stay out of this fearful dark hole, where await hell's burning fire and brimstone. There's many a hill heard said that he wasn't scared, then disappeared from the face of the earth. Who knows what lurks beneath this lonely dark heath, where the night creatures stalk in the shadows. So heed you this warning, or spend eternity burning in the horror that's the Cateran Hole. The Cateran Hole is on the moor near Chillingham. If you thought it was thought to be an ice house, but is more likely to have been a hiding place for smugglers in the 17th or 18th century. Very hard to find. The Cateran Hole. Nice poem. Really put you at ease. Really, now I better put it back, or I'll have to come back in to put it back. Oh God. Here we'll go back. Oh. I haven't fetched it up now. Oh dear. Oh, horrible. There. It's back in its place. The Cateran Hole. So if anybody wants to visit here, it's a great place to visit, but you're a braver man than me if you go right through. I'm getting out. I feel shivers.